All right, guys, how's it going? So we have an update regarding Sepp van den Berg. There were suggestions that he could leave in the summer on a permanent following a successful loan spell in Germany for as little as €5 million, £4.2 million. He's under contract until 2026, I think. I remember when we mentioned that on the members website, we were a bit like, that doesn't sound right kind of thing. There's been an update today from James Pearce at The Athletic, saying that Liverpool have placed a £20 million valuation on him, but no decision will be made regards his future until he's been assessed by Arne Slot in pre-season. He says the Dutch centre-back is attracting interest from clubs across Europe following his impressive season. He's 22 years of age. In fact, Pearce makes reference to that snippet that was on the members' website probably last week, and he said reports in Germany suggested that it could be available. The 22-year-old could be available for as little as £4.3 million. But Liverpool are adamant that's not the case. Liverpool insists their £20 million valuation reflects the current market trends around defenders of his age and profile. Slot is fully aware of Van den Berg's ability, and incoming assistant Kolsov, we'll just call him Asselhoff, knows him from the Netherlands national team setup. Van den Berg joined Liverpool in a £4.4 million move in 2019. He's made 4 senior appearances for the Reds under Jurgen Klopp, and he's obviously had those 3 loan moves, I think. What was I going to say? So, for example, we talk about when the club wants to get certain news out, right? We mentioned this earlier. I think we're a bit lopsided there. I'm not sure. It could be just that little line giving the impression we are when we're not. We spoke about this in a video today. I can't remember which one. Or actually, it was the email update. Sorry, it was the newsletter that I updated this morning, talking about the Lenny Yoro, for example. The club want it out there that is on the radar, is a target, or whatever, and that's unusual because usually if the club is interested in signing someone, they don't want anyone to know, so you have to ask questions as to why the club would want that confirming and out there. In the newsletter, it explains that, right, or gives reasons to that. And if you weren't on the newsletter and you can't now access it, that it is on the members website, and if you follow X at Cop Talk on X and subscribe to that account, if you read the bio, it's also posted on there, so you can still see it, right? It's still out there. So normally the club don't want you to know that they're interested in something. They tend to leak news about players they want to get rid of, right? Because that obviously alerts more and more clubs and can create bidding wars and things like that. So we're now down on that different tier of journalism, I think, that the clique of journos. We've got Ornstein at The Athletic and Born Again Joyce at the Times up here. Then you've got the clique of journalists, which I think they just get thrown bits and stuff that the club need as much distribution as possible, if you like. So it's not unusual for, say, someone like James Pearce to be briefed on something like that, or for someone to say, well, he's actually valued at 20 million, because that's now the article, although it's dismissing that he's available at 4.3 million. It's saying, but they're not. It doesn't say he's available. But why would Liverpool want it out there that there's a 20 million valuation? Do you know what I mean? That's like me saying my house isn't for sale, but I'll take fucking whatever for it. So that's what the club are doing here, aren't they? They're basically saying, no, he's not available for 4.3. He's available for 20, but we'll assess it later, right? Maybe, but what they're really doing is saying he's 20 million if anyone wants him. So I just thought I'd mention that. Sorry, the dog. He's coming. Remy's like. He's just knocked the tripod. Yeah. I don't know, he's panting a bit today. You all right? Yeah? You're a bit hot? I don't think it's not that hot, like. We'll go and check he's got some water and that, make sure he's all right. So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not explaining myself very well. So the club have basically said, well, you know, we'll assess if Arne Slot wants to keep him. No, what they're saying is, no, it's not 4.3 million, guys, more like 20. Trust me, if someone stepped up with 20 million now, I think they'd bite their hands off, you know what I mean? So, and a head coach, you know, might not have as much say as a manager, you know, because your suit's above him, Dick, you know, and the big E, you know, they'd be saying, no, that's 20 million that we can scoop up here and that we can be reinvested in your squad in other ways. So I don't know if you've got any thoughts on this. Would you want to see this player retained? Would you take £20 million, for example? So I feel like I've not done a very good job with this video, so I do apologise, but I think you'll get what I mean. All right, guys, if you appreciate it, you can thumbs up the video. You can drop me a comment. The comments are very important to the channel because it gives other people the opportunity to read what you say, and sometimes you leave comments that make me think, and I go, oh, I never thought of that. You know what I mean? So please do comment. Your opinion is very, very important. And yeah, if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, hit the super thanks button. I am going out for a few sherbets this afternoon. I'm going to go and see Benidorm and Valencia in a post-season friendly. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, beer is welcome today, or coffee tomorrow, whichever way you want to look at it. We don't want to exclude the Muslims. We're going to keep them on side. Okay, all right. PBUH, peace be upon him. All right, guys, yeah, read the video description, get on the newsletter, get in the chat room, get in the Facebook group and all that, and connect with me on social media. I'd love you to give me a follow on social media, not just on the Cop Talk stuff, like, you know, all right, because it's like a family around here, and I like to interact with you guys. All right, guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Have a great day. Oh, if you're watching this early on, we're doing a live stream at 1 o'clock UK today. All right, so maybe see you then.